Hi everyone. I got nothing to say, so you know what, just join my Discord server. Link is in description. I'm hoping since I'm actively posting now it will maybe come back to life. But that's a stretch at this point. But enjoy the video. Open the goddamn door, you prick. Osamu 24. Tired from a long train ride and not putting up with the door Atsumu must have locked on purpose to just spite him. He's banging at the door. I'll kick down this fucking door in a second. He hears Atsumu's voice a few seconds later and the door unlocks. Who the hell? Samu. What are you doing here? I came to see ya. You can't just show up whenever you feel like it, for fuck's sake. Some notice would have been, you know, nice. But he hasn't seen Osamu in a while. And he's grinning. They're both grinning. Didn't feel like texting ya. You text me every bloody day. There's something unusual in his twin's eyes, like he could snap in half at any moment. He looks fragile, even. Atsumu has seen that look before, but he's not quite sure where. He puts it down as fatigued from the journey here. For now. Are you gonna let me in or not? Damn it. I come with gifts. Gifts? He has a rucksack on his back, a takeaway coffee cup in his hand and a large, mostly white, bag with embroidered pictures of food on it in his hand. He shakes it to get Atsumu's attention. Let me in then, idiot. Atsumu steps back to allow Osamu to enter. He kicks his shoes off messily by the door. Here Kayumi. He grins at Sakuatsu, who's sitting on the edge of a couch, phone in hand. Sakuatsu is scrutinizing the placement of Osamu's shoes with a glare. He should be used to it by now. Both twins are just as messy as each other. Hey, you're gonna tell us what your ugly ass is doing here? I already told you, dipshit. I've got your gifts. Gifts? It's Christmas. Atsumu opens his mouth, then shuts it, then looks at Sakuatsu, stunned. Oh right. What do ya mean oh right? He looks at the Christmas tree still undecorated and oddly placed by the stairs. And why isn't your Christmas tree decorated? And why's it so big? You're not the one asking questions here, asshole. Since when do you visit me to give me gifts? We usually meet at Mars. We will meet at Mars. I gotta give her presents too. But, what? Am I not allowed to visit you or what? Osamu kneels down by their Christmas tree. He removes differently sized presents wrapped in wrapping paper with cute little candy canes and bows from his bag. Atsumu notices how Osamu's hands are just slightly shaking and how he's biting his lip when he slides them under the tree. I didn't say that. I sure as hell don't feel welcomed. You're always welcome, asshole. Right, Omi? Sakuatsu looks up from his phone. He was only half paying attention to the twins squabbling. Atsumu scoffs. Samu is always welcome, right? What? Yeah? See Samu? Yeah. Sakuatsu decides to put down his phone. He gets on well with Osamu, so there was no need to ignore them. Sometimes he'd enjoy the twins squabbling too. They're quite entertaining, when he's in the mood for it. You Levin? Trina, get rid of me already? I haven't seen you in over a month. It's just a question. Geez. Do you want me to leave? What? He seems delicate. You can stay, I guess. Atsumu won't cry. Yet. Lucky me. You want a coffee? I already got one. Dumbus. He shakes the coffee cup in his hand. Well, excuse me for Trina, be nice. Yeah, never Trina, be nice. I am nice. Aren't I, Omi? Huh? See, he knows I'm nice. Osamu rolls his eyes. You got any food in? Dunno. Probably. Let's order pizza. What? We haven't had breakfast yet. You haven't had breakfast yet? Yeah. I just said that. Well, it ain't my fault you didn't get your lazy ass out of bed sooner. Omi just hasn't fed me yet. I was hoping you'd starve so I didn't have to put up with you anymore. Sakuatsu chirps up from behind as he walks to stand beside both the twins. Understandable. You want pizza? Sure. Atsumu would probably be death glaring at both of them if he wasn't too busy trying to figure out what was hidden behind Osamu's almost glassy eyes. So he stays silent. He examines the way his hand is curled just a smidge too tightly around his pocket and phone. I'll be back then. He turns around, tapping on his phone and making his way to the kitchen, supposedly to make their order. Atsumu watches him the whole time. Do I not have a say then? Hey. What made you think you did in the first place? Osamu barks back when his phone starts to ring and he closes the kitchen door. There's something up with him. He looks sad. Kayumi turns to him. You think? He's shaken. He is? Atsumu nods, then gulps. Plus he never comes unannounced. We usually meet up with Ma later on in December to exchange gifts, you know. You should talk to him. Yeah, I will. Now. Sakuatsu cups either side of Atsumu's face and takes a step closer. If there is something up he probably won't want me hearing it. You know he trusts you. That was true. Sakuatsu had become quite close with Osamu once he started dating Atsumu. It wasn't like they were friends. They didn't ever hang out without Atsumu. On purpose at least. One time, Osamu had shown up at their door in the middle of the night. He looked rough, eyes red, hair messy and breathing in odd patterns. Sakuatsu was who answered the door and Osamu refused to bother Atsumu by waking him up, even though he'd rushed to his help without a second thought. Osamu vented to Sakuatsu that night and he found he was strangely comforting and good at advice. A few shots of whiskey later and he was passed out on the couch. Sakuatsu carried Atsumu down the stairs whilst he was sleeping so they could have some sort of sleepover. Sakuatsu didn't plan on leaving Osamu alone and he figured Atsumu would have felt left out otherwise. He trusts you more. Go. He pecks his lips. Alright. Call me if you need me. He takes a step back and heads towards the kitchen. I'm literally in the next room. La la la. He pulls the door handle down and enters, closing the door behind. Osamu is on the phone, telling the person on the other line their order of 4 pepperoni pizzas. Atsumu wasn't sure why they needed 4 but he wasn't going to complain about it. Samu. Osamu turns around and holds his hand out with a squint, telling him to shut up. Could we get some fries too? A paused. Great, thanks. He puts the phone down. What do you want, idiot? What did you order 4 pizzas for? I'm hungry. Can't a man eat as they please? Goddamn. He shuffles his phone into his pocket. Is that all? What's up with you? Osamu stops. Silent. Nothing? Cut the crap. I ain't that dumb. You look like how you did when I stepped on our birthday cake. Don't remind me of that. I'm serious. You're never serious. He can almost hear Osamu gulp when he takes a step closer. What's up? Nothing is up. You're not funny. He snorts and pokes him affectionately on the forehead. Come on. Tell your big bro what's up. He teases. Osamu is beyond used to that now. My problems are solved now that I'm here. Stop avoiding the question, bastard. Stop being a prick. Man up and tell me your goddamn problems. He watches Osamu look to the ground with a sigh and misses it when Osamu incoherently speaks. I'm not a bloody fox. I can't hear ya. Speak up. Osamu bites down on his lip. I said I'm just lonely, okay? Is that good enough for ya? So I spent all last night feeling sorry for myself whilst laying on the floor and got a train to Osaka at 6 o'clock in the goddamn fucking morning. Just to see your ugly face. He watches as Osamu takes a deep breath whilst he gets him a glass of water. His face relaxed a little, but there's more to uncover. You missed me. A pause. A little. His head tilts down and his hands curl beneath the kitchen counter. Samu. It's fucking weird, you know. He blurts out of nowhere and before Atsumu can say anything, he's speaking again. I understand it being weird through the first year but for fuck's sake it's been 4 years. He looks up to Atsumu with saddened eyes. Don't be thinking I miss you every day. I don't. I'm just lonely, I guess. I used to want peace and quiet but I've never known it all thanks to you. But now it's too quiet. And the thought of you not being lonely while I am. I dunno. It pissed me off. His split-second slip of a laugh is caught by a gulp and the feeling of his eyes verging on filling up. I miss you, Atsumu. He looks at him again with even sadder eyes, but it's not long before he's tucked into Atsumu's shoulder and they're hugging. For fuck's sake, you're meant to be emotional one. Shut up, don't ruin it. You don't know how lucky you bloody are. Rin has to travel a lot for games so I don't see him much anymore. It's annoying. And here you and your goddamn boyfriend are already on in a house together. Lucky sods. Rentin. He corrects him with a laugh. He bites his lip. Shut up. I miss you too, Samu. You're my best friend. We're twins. Best friend too. Osamu could deny that. One day we'll be next door neighbors. And you will have to put up with me knocking on your door every morning. Yeah right. Osamu scoffs into Atsumu's shoulder. Sounds nice. I know. A comforting silence. Hey Samu. Yeah? We should make sure to meet up every weekend. Every weekend? You think I wanna see you every goddamn weekend? You got on a train at 6 in the morning. Irrelevant. And I miss you a lot too. Osamu hums. Yeah okay. Every weekend. How long you staying over for? Just one night. The restaurant is pretty packed with Christmas coming. I ain't a hotel you know. I don't care. They are both smiling now. Me. You and Omi can call cuddle tonight. Excuse me what? I get to be in the middle though. I haven't agreed to any of this. I'm not letting either of you sleep on the couch. And he doesn't. Night rolls around and he and Osamu are out cold on the bed. Sakuatsu joins them a little later and opts to spooning Atsumu from behind and kissing his neck. Just like how Atsumu had told him to earlier. Sakusa doesn't mind Osamu being around. He'd much prefer to share a bed with just Atsumu, but he understands the circumstances and it wasn't that bad. Sorry this video is late. I had a bunch of homework to do that I forgot about and I didn't feel like getting a bunch of detentions. Most of this was written at like 2 AM, so I'm sorry if it sucks. I was just kinda sad so Osamu projection happened. I feel like it feels a little rushed and I don't know, weirdly paced. And sorry for all the errors. I'm tired and really cannot be bothered fixing them. But there's always tomorrow. Hopefully I'll like tomorrow's vid a lot better. Bye bye. Love you all.